Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new leaks to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We have new updates about Fuecoco's evolution. We have some new gameplay features, Pokemon that do make the game, that don't make the game, loads of things to cover. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment, what leak are you most excited about for the Generation 9 games? Subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, once again, another summarization of all of the latest leaks by Centro. Now, apparently the leaker has come out and said that he's not going to be leaking any more information after all of these leaks today. He has said that previously a few times in the past, but we'll have to wait and see. But either way, this is the apparently last kind of dose of leaks for the Generation 9 games. So again, some of it might be wrong. It could have been badly translated. He could have got things wrong himself, as he has done in the past. But either way, let's get into it. Take it with a grain of salt. First one is the Paldi and Toro. So Paldi is a rough translation of the Japanese name of the new region for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which of course we still do not know yet. But apparently it does not evolve. However, it has 3 different forms. Each form lives on a different area of the region. However, though, this may have been translated badly because we have Pokisutami here saying, unless I missed it, the living on different areas was not mentioned. It was said that they have a different typing. So again, this just might be Centro summarizing it badly. But yeah, I don't think they appear on different parts of the region. I think that they just have 3 different typings. So again, take this with a massive grain of salt. We'll see what happens. But either way, that potentially could be wrong. Centro could have posted that, wrong. Anyway, one form is a single type. The other 2 forms have 2 types. Now, apparently this is legit here. So one of the Tauros is just a single type, whereas the other 2 forms are dual type. We have some information about it here by Pokisutami saying, translation regarding the Tauros in Scarlet and Violet. So there are no evolutions for the Tauroses, but there are 3 different Tauros in Paldea, all have different types. So this is obviously what was translated by Pokisutami. So yeah, I don't know where he got this part from, where it says each form lives on a different area of the region. That is apparently not true, or it wasn't translated like that. So these are the hints. So normal, which is obviously normal Tauros, Cantonian Tauros, and then I'm guessing that's like regional 1 or something, which is 1 type. Regional 2 is type plus type, and then regional 3 is type plus type, adjusted to say 4 including the original. So this is normal Cantonian Tauros, which apparently is going to be in the game, and then these are the 3 forms of it. And then we also have this as well, which hint to R1 is fighting. So as well as that, is saying that these will not be ancient or future forms or paradox Pokemon or anything like that. So these are just all separate forms of Tauros. They don't evolve. They don't have. They aren't paradox Pokemon. One of them is normal type, and one of them is part fighting type, I do believe. No, regional 1 is fighting. So normal Tauros is normal. The second Tauros is fighting, and then the other 2 we aren't really too sure yet on what kind of typings they are. But either way, that's just a little bit more information about the Tauros there. The next thing we're going to go over is this. Furthermore, looks like the Cantonian Tauros is also in the game. Obviously, just covered that. The new worm Pokemon was teased on the first trailer, so it's probably this. So yeah, basically the leaker was talking about a new worm Pokemon that's going to be in the game, and it was also teased on the first trailer. So it probably is this here. We thought this was some sort of like Dugtrio form, which we know is going to be in the game, but apparently this is like the new worm Pokemon, and this is the information about the worm here. So the worm Pokemon, which is in a trailer, doesn't evolve. So this worm Pokemon here does not evolve. It is just a single stage mon. I'm guessing it's quite big because this burrowing is quite, big. I also think it's going to be like some sort of mini boss or something, because it clearly has like a cutscene of it burrowing and stuff. So yeah, we do know there are Pokemon that are going to be like alpha Pokemon in this game, so it could be something like that you have to fight. But either way, this is apparently the new worm Pokemon that is going to be in the games. And then the singles type Paldi and Toro is fighting. So again, we've just covered that thanks to Pokisutami's translations. And then we have some more information here. So like in Legends Arceus, Pokemon don't evolve automatically. You can choose when to evolve. So again, really cool situation there. Again, another really cool quality of life update that we got in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, of course, we know that the whole move relearning system is back in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that we got in Legends Arceus, where you can just change moves that a Pokemon has previously learned or tried to learn at any time. And apparently, as well as that, Pokemon also do not evolve automatically in this game. You have to go onto them in the summary and evolve them in the menu, or you basically have to manually evolve them. So that's really useful, especially if you're trying to, I don't know, I guess do a lock or something, and then you don't want this Pokemon to evolve and it keeps trying to evolve. Instead of having an Everstone on it, you just have to manually evolve it now. So yeah, I really am happy that they're bringing all of these quality of life updates that we got in Pokemon Legends Arceus back into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I definitely think they're doing it all because of the really good kind of feedback that they got for Pokemon Legends Arceus. Obviously, it was really received very well in regards to how Pokemon games usually are. So they've clearly seen all of that positive feedback and been like, all right, we need to get some of this in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. So that's a really cool update. Next up, the flag on the image is related to the evil team. So this is related to the evil team. So a lot of people thought it was going to be racing. I feel like it's this star here. I feel like this star is related to the evil team. We saw it in the original promotional trailer as well. So I think this is going to be some sort of symbol for the evil team. But either way, it looks like it has some sort of significance to do with the evil team. Again, don't know if there's going to be like a bunch of different boss battles that you have to fight in different areas of the game or something. Maybe they control certain locations and you have to fight them to get back control of it. No idea, but this is apparently related to the evil team. It's not going to be related to racing, or it might be related to racing as well, and there could be like a racing, I don't know, mini game or a racing kind of mission or something like that, because we know there are side quests and stuff. But either way, this symbol is probably to do with the evil team, seeing as the flag on the image is related to the evil team. Next up, we have Pokemon that are returning and aren't returning. So Pokemon that are returning, Mimikyu, Goodra, and Hisuian Goodra, and then Snova as well. So Snova, Abomasnow, the Goodra line, and the Hisuian Goodra line. I'm guessing Hisuian Goodra is going to be through Pokemon Home, just like Hisuian Zoroark is. And then Mimikyu is another Pokemon that is also going to return as well. So 3 Pokemon that are returning. 3 Pokemon, well, I guess 3, 4, 5, well, quite a few Pokemon that aren't returning. Smeargle is not returning in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The Generation 5 starters are not returning, which is quite interesting because obviously, originally Kaká, the leaker, said, you know, none of the starters are back, but then of course got that wrong. Riddler-Q said, no, that's fake. Some of the starters are back. But apparently, I'm guessing like the Gen 6 starters aren't going to be in the game. We already know that Greninja isn't. Delphox was also confirmed not to be in the game, so we're probably not going to see Chestnut either. And then Generation 5 starters as well, also not going to be in the game. As well as that, the Sharpedo line is apparently also not going to be in the game. So Kavana, Sharpedo, Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott and their evolutions not going to be in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is really unfortunate because Generation 5 I feel like just does not get any love. The Gen 5 starters haven't been in the game in a long time, barring obviously Oshawott and Pokemon Legends Arceus. Again, we don't know if we're going to be able to transfer the Hisuian evolutions of the starters into these games. So like Hisuian, Typhlosion, Samurott, and Decidueye. No idea if that's going to be the case or not, but either way, Gen 5 starters, Sharpedo line, Smeargle not in the game, Snova line, Goodra line, Hisuian Goodra line, and Mimikyu are in the game. So again, Hisuian Goodra is probably going to be through Pokemon Home, but we'll have to wait and see. Next up, no new Garchomp form. So there's not going to be a new Garchomp form in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I feel like a lot of people thought there was going to be, but no, Garchomp is just going to stay as the normal Garchomp line. But I guess that also means that it's gonna be in the game, maybe, because I think the leak would have been like no new Garchomp form, also not in the game, but he didn't. He just said that there's no new Garchomp form. So yeah, probably gonna guess that Garchomp is in the game. So the only pseudo legendary that we know that isn't in the game at this point in time, I do believe, is Metagross. But either way, we'll get onto that later. Next up, Fuecoco's evolution signature move is sound based. So again, this is just kind of further implementing the idea that they are to do with, you know, the sound-based evolutions, like to do with like musical, like situations, you know, dancing, playing instruments, stuff like that. And yeah, Fuecoco. So this not only confirms that they have signature moves, but also it is sound-based. So sound-based moves are quite interesting because obviously they can pass through substitutes. And stuff like that. They have their own little kind of gimmicks in the game, which is why a lot of people thought we were going to get a sound type at some point, because they just have, like I say, so many benefits to these sound-based moves. But yeah, Fuecoco's evolution signature move is sound-based, so no idea what Sprigatito and Quaxly's is going to be. I think that Sprigatito is going to be really busted though, because obviously Sprigatito has a really good ability. As well as that, we know that Sprigatito is going to get something that the other 2 starters don't. So that could just be like this really, really powerful move. But either way, Fuecoco's evolution signature move is sound-based, and also confirms that the starter Pokemon do get signature moves. Probably when, like, as soon as they evolve, most likely going to be at level 36. But either way, Pawmi's evolution is very good late game. Now, we know this because obviously we know that Pawmi's evolution gets that move that can revive a Pokemon. It's got 1 PP, but again, could be really busted. If you're holding like a leopard berry or it gets access to recycle, definitely going to get banned. Smogon's going to be like, nope, and just kick that thing straight out of competitive because it's just going to be super busted. Being able to revive a Pokemon is just crazy, like mid-battle, in competitive, obviously. So yeah, no way, like no doubt it's going to be very good late game because you're going to be able to revive anything at any point. But again, I'm pretty sure you can catch Pawmi pretty early on in the game because we saw it in the original trailer and they're fighting it with the starter Pokemon and stuff like that. So yeah, who knows like when it evolves, how it evolves, not sure, but apparently the evolution is very good late game, and I'm guessing they're talking about the 3rd stage evolution there. There's also a new 3-stage fire Pokemon as well. Now we don't know anything about this, but it is a fire type, 3-stage. Don't know if it's going to end up being a dual type or whatever. At this point we just know that it is a new 3-stage fire type. And as well as that, reaffirming that the gyms don't have level scaling but can be done in any order. Again, still really hope that this is not true and he just got this wrong. I just don't understand how we can have gyms that don't level scale but you can fight them in any order. Of course, everyone's going to play the game differently, but you know, if you just dodge all the gym leaders, like, does that mean that Pokemon aren't going to obey you and stuff? Do you have to get certain gym leaders? I feel like there are going to be gyms that, you know, not that the game's going to be linear like we're used to, but there are going to be certain gym leaders that you probably should fight in like a certain order. So like the lowest level gym, you're probably going to fight straight away, and then the second to lowest level gym, you're probably going to fight after. You're not going to go from like the first gym to the last gym, because that would be kind of crazy. You're not going to be able to deal with that. But again, we don't know how it works with disobeying Pokemon, stuff like that. But yeah, either way, just reaffirming that the gyms don't have level scaling but can be done in any order. So hopefully that is just translated wrong, and you do have level scaling, because I just don't really know how, like, why that would be a thing. Like, surely level scaling would be in the game if you can fight them in any order. But either way, the last thing we're going to go over is a translation by Pokesutami. So basically someone asking Kakara, is there a Pokemon like a Minotaur? Not on the new Pokemon, this sentence was written odd. So he either means an old Minotaur Pokemon is there, or one of the Pokemon with a difference will have Minotaur inspirations. Might have misunderstood the question. So potentially new Minotaur Pokemon as well. Not 100% sure. But they are all of the latest leaks for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Let me just reload the page just in case there's been any more updated. There haven't been. Again, the leaker apparently says he's not coming back anymore, but we've all heard that many times. So we'll have to see if he does actually stick to his guns and doesn't come back. Apparently he was really pissed or something because a lot of people were reposting the stuff. Obviously people are going to repost the stuff. Like, is leaks about the game that we haven't heard anything about in ages. Like, of course people are going to post it. Like, what would you expect? But anyway, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try to hit 500 likes, really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on any of the leaks that we mentioned in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.